In exercise 4F, we move on and deal with working with brackets, which means expanding them. In other words, to multiply whatever is inside that bracket by whatever is outside the bracket. This could be another bracket also. Then what it means is we expand them out, multiply whatever is inside by whatever is outside. We call this the distributive law, where you distribute what is outside the bracket across all terms inside it. Let's consider an example. 6 bracket a plus b, and that becomes 6a plus 6b because both a and b are multiplied by the 6, distributed across them both, in other words. Let's have a look at question 1. In this question, you're given various pairs of products and asked what is the same about them or compare them. So 2 bracket 3 plus 5 and 2 times 3 plus 2 times 5 both equal 16. Part F, number 1 is negative 2 bracket 6 minus 5, and part number 2 is negative 2 times 6 plus negative 2 times negative 5. You'll see that when you multiply them out, they're exactly the same thing, so the answers are the same. Question 3, simple expanding question. 3 bracket y plus 2 becomes 3y plus 6. And in part P, 6 bracket 8c minus 5d becomes 48c minus 30d. And you can see why that happens, because you've multiplied all terms by what's outside the bracket. Then in question 4, part A, that becomes AB plus 4A. Part G becomes 8xy plus 6wx when you multiply them out. Part O becomes 3x minus 12x squared. Don't forget the multiplying of powers. Part R becomes negative 4ab plus 6b squared when you multiply them out. Again, the powers. And part negative 11x squared minus 11y cubed. And again, keep the base, add the powers when you are multiplying indices, multiplying powers. Question 5, expand them out. Part A, when you multiply by 2, becomes 6x plus 2y plus 14. Let's look at part E. When you multiply it out by negative 4, becomes negative 20k minus 8km plus 36. And there's no like terms, so we cannot simplify any further. They are in their simplest form. Question 7, expand and simplify. Part A, when you expand and multiply by 2, 2a plus 12 plus 5a plus 15. Collect the like terms, equals 7a plus 27. Part E, k squared minus k plus 5k plus 20 becomes k squared plus 4k plus 20. Then part H, h cubed minus h, 2h minus 4h squared minus 12h. You can see the answer in that one. Let's move on and have a look at question 9. Part A, you multiply it out, becomes 6p plus 18 plus p plus 2 equals 7p plus 20. Part D, k squared plus 4k minus 3k plus 1. Simplified becomes k squared plus k plus 1. Part E, 2e squared plus 8e minus e plus 3, 2e squared plus 7e plus 3. And in part H, you can see how when you multiply it out by MP, it becomes mpn minus 4m squared plus n. When you have expanded that bracket out, or both brackets, and then collected the like terms. In question 12, we're given 2 rectangles, and we've got to demonstrate that the statement is true. And how and why is it true? So area equals length by width, and you can take the long width, which in part A, or the length, which is a plus 2, and multiply it by 3. So you can see the distributive law says it's 3a plus 6. And if you calculate the area of the two smaller areas and add them, you get the same answer, 3a plus 6. And in part B, you get the same thing, x plus 4 times x squared plus 4x, or you can then add the two smaller areas, x times x plus 4 times x squared plus 4x. So you see that you demonstrate that it equals the same thing. We've expanded brackets by multiplying and applied it to maybe a situation that we haven't thought of, so be aware of that. So as usual, you can pause this video and you can stop it, rewind it, see what you need to do to go over my calculations, and if any of them are incorrect on my part, I'm happy for you to let me know. Good luck with expanding. In the next one, 4G, we will look at the inverse, which is factorized.